I apologize. Hold on a second. Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. I cannot hear myself. So, no, sorry. Let me know if you can hear me, because I have my volume down so I cannot hear myself. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going to start the music as well. Hope everybody is able to get in. Okay. Sorry, just working with the computer. Let me see. I'm here. Hello. I used to go on the meetup. I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, sorry. So you hear all my comments. That's good though. Okay, I did post a link on the meetup. I'm gonna try and do it from the dashboard and see. And see if that will do it. Okay. Okay. All right. Is there an echo? Hi, Tracy. I see you, Susan. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Joe. Hey, Joe, Raina, Victoria. I see everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Okay. Alrighty. No echo. Perfect. Thank you, Victoria, for letting me know that. Okay, slight echo for you, for Joe. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. I'm keeping my volume down. Maybe that will just keep it down. So I don't have to hear myself, I guess. Yay. Okay, good. Just gonna start talking. I know that I wanna, yes, there's 60 minutes. Okay. So I want to say hi to everybody and thank you so much for being here and for joining me tonight. My name is Simona and I'm a healer and a medium and a channeler. I just want to let everybody know that you're probably going to hear me burping, as that is one of the things that I do, that I release energy that way, and that I work on healing people. And these journeys are with the intent of providing healing. The type of healing that you can expect is vary because of the person and the type of healing that you may need and the journey that you may need. You may not need any healing. Maybe you just want an upgrade and attunement, and that is also the type of things that you can expect for tonight or any of the other one at the end of the other one um, of the journeys. They are more like journeys, they're meditation. You may feel free to go on your own journey and do whatever it is that you feel like doing. You don't have to listen and do exactly as I say. If your beings and your angels and any person that works with you feels like wants to take you to a different place, it will certainly do that. And so therefore you may actually fall asleep. It is best if you do listen with headphones, and that and you don't actually need to look at the screen, you just need to hear the voice. So I am ready to just get going. I want to also say, what else did I want to mention for tonight? Excuse me, I'm just somebody that needs working through. They're already coming in for me and they've been around. So I just want to, talk about that too, how we connect to energy and to these energy beings, and how the participation of everybody actually allows for more energy, more beings, and more vibration and things like that. Self, which is something that most of us has done at least once before, and it is at least something that it's good to experience. It's a way of looking within and really seeing who we are and what we're made out of. Um, Gets us in a place where we doubt our own abilities, we doubt our own power, we doubt any abilities as a healer, as as anything. It happens very often to all of us. One way to really kind of see. Are you saying I'm not here anymore? I'm still live. Tracy, I'm still here. You still see me? It may be, if it's offline, it may be you, because they still tell me that I'm still streaming. So it is offline. Why? Okay. It may just be going back and forth. I don't control that. Why it's doing audio's in and out. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, the streaming is continuing. If you're having a problem joining in, this is being recorded, and it's something that you can actually listen to even later. and not necessarily do it at this time. I guess we're still working on some kinks. I don't really control this, what it's doing, and it may not be always up to my computer or, you know, all the devices. The Wi-Fi is strong for me, so make sure you are in a good area where your Wi-Fi is actually picking up for this. Okay. All right, so is everyone okay now? Okay. So want to just continue talking because I know, and I'm sorry if you're not able to connect as easily. I may actually do Block Talk Radio in the future, which is also, it's not with no video, but it's just audio, and that may be connecting, allowing people to connect a little bit better. It's going to be probably Block Talk Radio. Again, I'm giving it a try with these kind of things. I do like the way it's allowing me to connect to everybody, but because limited to, you know, the I guess the air, and unless I upgrade to something better, I may not be equipped to do these kind of things with ease. Unless maybe I do it through Facebook, but then Facebook, I don't know, it becomes a little too much too public, so I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Not with meditation, not with these journey. So let's go back to focusing on what we're doing tonight. We're going to connect with our God self, as I was saying. I just want to allow for the beings to come back in and start giving information. So, as I was saying, they really want to work on us, and I believe that I already posted for a few more ahead of time of these live meditation, these journeys, and they are all connected. So they are all to help you or anyone that connects with it at any time. Really, you don't have to connect right now. You can watch this as many times as you want to, and you can listen and do the meditation anytime you feel like it, because it works at any time. Time does not exist for these kind of things. Each of these videos are like portals, and the energy is embedded within it, and you know, through my voice and also through the video itself. As soon as you open it, it's like opening a portal, so you'll be able to listen to this at any time and obtain the healing, you know, at any time. I do want you to take care of yourself and to take it easy for a few days. Even though it is a Tuesday, we still have a whole week of work ahead of time, but if you can, take care of yourself, because this is about opening of, especially of the heart center. We're opening our heart center to receive more love for ourselves. So that's really what it is. So let's get going. Get yourself comfortable. And let's all try and take a nice deep breath. Let's all relax and just focus on ourselves and our breathing, our breath, our mind. Ask our mind to just quiet for a second and to provide a nice, soft, quiet, loving messages. Allow for a beautiful, soft energy to come in and open. For our beautiful being to be connected. I don't know why it's going back and forth with live and not live. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe if I go somewhere else. I apologize. To just connect to our beautiful being and angels and bring our lovely self connected to our beautiful beings, all the angel beings, and all the beautiful guiding spirit guides and spirit angelic beings to be with us. Okay, great. Thank you. I can feel that we're all aligning to that. Okay. We are back online, so stay online. It's okay. I think my computer may have been getting too hot. Or just listen to my voice. It just keeps going back off. Okay. Take a nice deep breath and bring the energy down. I'm so sorry. Okay. Bring the energy down. I'm hoping that it will stay live. I apologize. I don't know why tonight it's doing this. Okay. So I keep getting distracted because I keep seeing that we're going on and off online. I don't know why that's happening. So again, my apologies, and we're going to get going. I'm going to ask for actually Spirit to take care of this problem, this issue. I don't want to have any more interruptions. We want to have a clean, smooth, and beautiful, very beautiful healing part. We need to, they may just be delaying us because maybe they're waiting for people to join. That may be what it is. So, but I'm asking for our beautiful loving beings, if they want us to be on this meditation tonight, to make sure that we are staying connected and live the whole time. So I'm sending my prayers out. And this is what I usually do for any kind of problems that arise. I try not to struggle and try not to force anything, but I go with it and I make it work. It's the best way that we can do it. So I thank you for your patience. So let's again, we're connecting with our beautiful angels, our beautiful guides and being. We want to bring in constant flow of energy and bringing this beautiful light and love in within ourselves. And I want you to see this beautiful fountain of energy coming down from the top of our head, come all the way down through the top of the head, our crown, down through the throat, all the way down the spine, down into your center core. Infuse your whole abdomen, your shoulders, and I want you to feel that you're relaxing, that you are sitting, relaxing and stretching and elongating and expanding and feeling good and feeling relaxed. And we're pushing down this energy past our root chakra, down our legs. So we're asking our legs to be completely relaxed and open and allowing for this beautiful healing and for the energy to commence forward and to allow for more beautiful love. And this is we're connecting to our God self and to our love self. So we need to see love, our own self-love for ourselves. I'm going to remind you that you may hear me burping and you may also see me making faces and closing my eyes. But that is because I'm connecting to the energy and beings are being channeled through me, and I can feel that they're taking turns to come through me and out into you, to each one of you, and connecting with anyone that is connecting at any point in time through this video. So sending much love and much gratitude to this beautiful process and to all of you. And we're going to now invite over our beautiful Buddha. There he goes. He's coming in. And he's just going to be bringing, I want you to see as if you are being embraced and taken into a hug or a cradle, being cradled by Buddha. As if you're being completely cradled, completely enveloped in his energy. And I can feel that there's a lot of pressure coming down into the shoulder, so I know that they are clearing the shoulder and the back. I can feel the neck as well. Just see yourself in the arms of Buddha, giving you the most love as if you were his child. If you can, just open up your shoulders and stretch. And open up your shoulders and your chest. And allow for energy to come in. That's great. Sorry again for being interrupted. It's not streaming live completely. And now that Buddha has worked on our shoulders and our chest, we're going to move down to our abdomen and our legs. And we're going to call in for Kuan Yin. And the beautiful energy of a Kuan Yin, again, she's going to want you to see as if you're being embraced and brought in into this beautiful cradling hug of Kuan Yin. providing healing, especially for your lower part around your belly button, the waist. There is a big, thick band of energy sitting there, is donut. We're going to ask for that to be cleared and removed. And again, you're being embraced by Kuan Yin, additional love. And she's going to move down to the root chakra and bringing love and healing to the root chakra and to the leg and to the knees and to your ankles. We are providing for that beautiful love and energy and blessing from Kuan Yin. Great. Let's now bring in Mother Mary. And we're going to ask for her to also come in and cradle each one of us. So see yourself being in her arms and being provided unconditional love as if this was your mother or any mother or grandmother or provider. Experience such a thing. Just allow yourself to embrace and accept that there is such unconditional love that even if you haven't felt that, you can feel it right now because you're being embraced by this magnificent love. There you go. Perfect and beautiful. And we're taking care of our heart center, of our our emotional body in this time. She's providing healing for the emotional body that is connected both to the front and the back of the heart, and we're providing healing in this area. We're setting up healing grids with all these beautiful beings in order for you to receive the healing, but to also then be part of, to then continue on the journey to find your God self or to see your God self. Great. We're now actually asking for Archangel Michael is stepping forward. Archangel Michael wants to provide healing and respite for our physical body, especially where we may feel physical pain, aches and pains and illness. He is in conjunction with Archangel Raphael, so both of them, they're one on each side of ourselves. So I'm seeing Archangel Michael on our left and Archangel Raphael on our right. But it doesn't have to be that way. It could be one in front and one in behind, and that's okay. And they're going to be taking care of the physical body. And sorry, but I need to extend and allow for the energy to come and heal and provide any relief to any part of your physical body that has illness. Continue with your withholding this beautiful embrace. Okay, just waiting for the energy to finish and complete what it's supposed to do. And now that we're ready, we have all our beautiful beings that are taking care of each part of ourselves. When we're set in this beautiful moment, we are going to start our journey into connecting to our God self. So I want you to see yourself again. Pay attention to the back of your shoulders, and we're going to focus between our shoulder blades where our wings are. We're going to actually ask our wind to come out and wrap ourselves with it to provide a cocoon of energy. Not but actually to increase our awareness of self, but also to increase our vibrations. Yes, we're actually going to ask to set the wings to the ability to increase our vibrational selves for the heart center. So whatever the heart center is supposed to open up, it's going to open up into that. So we're asking to bring our wings forward around us and to have the encoded message of the opening of our heart center to be able to see our God self. So we're asking for those wings again to come around and wrap, and I'm waiting, just making sure that everybody is hearing this and getting everybody on board. There we go. It's really easy to, the wings are part of our energy field, and we can set them to do just about anything. So we just want to increase our vibrational self so that our vibration are really high and beautiful and able to tap into our love for sleep. Okay. Now that we are ready with our wings, we are ready to start our flight. So go ahead and move your wings. And the wings is going to form a vortex, and we're going to start going up in a spiral, beautiful vortex. And as you keep going up, you're going to keep seeing yourself going through layers of light and darkness. And this going through the layers is a way to go through vibrations, to go through dimensions, and also to raise your vibrations. Your vibrational self, your physical body, we're trying to get it to be into a higher vibration in order to see our God selves. So we're going to go through 7 layers, and you're going to come across the first one. And you may see more and more, feel more pressure in your body. You're going to feel more pressure in your body, or you may see more things as you go through these layers. The layers are thick. They're not a thin layer of energy. They're actually thick layers of energy and pretty deep, a few feet deep. So going through the first layer, and as you go through the first layer, your whole body is getting, your whole molecular body and energy is getting adjusted to the 6th dimension. And we're just now going to go through the darkness of layer of darkness. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. This is integration. There's just a few seconds of integration to wait until all your bodies are actually being integrated into the 6th dimension. And we're almost ready to go into the 7th dimension. We're going to go through another thick layer of energy. You may see different colors at this time for the one before. This one I'm seeing a more violet and purplish kind of color. And this is the 7th dimension. 7th dimension, going through it. I'm actually feeling a lot of pressure in the ears, so I know that they're preparing us to hear the voice of God. Yep. Okay, so pay attention to that. You're going to be hearing the voice of God. I do know that we are accompanied by God itself, but there are, for some of you, may it's been a different way, so we're being prepped for that. Okay, the darkness and the integration time, and just integrating through the 7th dimension. We're almost ready to go through to the 8th, getting ready to go through the 8th dimension. This one feels like it's yellow, as in knowledge. So we're getting knowledge connected to the 8th dimension. This is also the, I feel the Elohim and the cherubim as well. We find those beings here waiting for us. If any of you needs messages or downloads, right now we're getting a download, and it's going right behind the ears and behind the neck, and you may feel a lot of pressure behind the ears or in the ears itself. Again, we're working on hearing the voice of God. Great. You may feel some pressure or some pain in the throat. I can feel that there is some pressure right here, almost as if the glands are being squeezed right underneath my neck as well. So I know it's going through it, the 8th dimension. And now we're just breaking through and going through the layer of darkness to allow for integration of the energies. You're doing great. Keep going. Just integrating, and now we're just about to get to the 9th one. Great. This is our 4th layer. It's a 9th dimension. Again, this one feels it's also purplish, but there's silver streams into it. And for this one, we're actually going to feel it right in our 3rd eye, and we're going to have our 3rd eye open. Almost a searing, it feels like a searing pain going through, right through the forehead, all the way through, and opening and increasing our third eye to be able to actually retain information from the ninth dimension. Usually the information we get through the third eye is through the third, fourth, and fifth dimension. So for any one of us to be able to see God and God see our God selves, we need to also have our third eye to be open, and we're going to push a little bit where that can go, and that's the ninth dimension. If you are able, you can actually go even higher. But this is a pretty good place, and it's quite vast, the information that you'll be able to receive telepathically through the ninth dimension eye portal, third eye portal. It's really not a third eye, it's the third vision. Okay, getting through this one. There's a lot of limitation that can block us from believing this about ourselves. We can actually do this. So just clearing that for now. And now we're into the darkness of this ninth dimensional space. Allow for all the bodies to allow, for things to integrate. So it's going to take just a minute. And integrating, and again, we may still feel pressure into your third eye, into your forehead. It's right here. So, and if you are not able to do this, it's okay. Then nobody's going to be forced. So the angels and your guides know how far to take you, and they're more in control than I am. So I'm just kind of guiding, giving you what I'm being told to give you. But at the same time, if some of you are not up to do this at this time, or it's too early, or it's too much, then they'll tone it down for just a specific person. Or if you are very comfortable with this kind of thing, then they'll take you to a much higher vibration. But for the sake of providing enough information for everyone, it's being given this way. Okay, we're now ready to go through the 10th dimension, and this is our 5th layer, so we got 2 more layers. This one is a goldish white kind of layer, much thicker. I can feel it's going all the way through my abdomen. Felt like this energy just dropped right into my stomach, into the pit of my stomach, actually, the abdomen. So I know this is about opening our self-esteem, so our solar plexus. And I can see that there is dragons on this layer, so you may be able to actually get on top of a dragon. There you go. We're going to be doing a line right here. This area is very, very clogged for many of us. I am bringing it forth. So bringing a lot of healing. Still going through this dimension. This is also to know God and to know we're connecting to our God self. So in order to know it, sometimes knowing, we don't trust it unless we see it. So knowing and trusting that we know it may not be always enough for some of us. And so we are being given the ability to really trust and bypass any limiting beliefs that there may be blocking us from really trusting that. And so this time you're being asked to allow and give permission to yourself to believe. And we're going to break through this layer and go into the darkness for integration. And quickly, since this one didn't dimension, in our 6th layer, the 11th dimension actually feels like it's a lot of sparkles of light. There is a lot of beads of light. And these beads of light are being pushed into within the body, and we are rearranging the DNA a little bit and your molecular structure to allow for you to receive the healing of God through your whole body, all your bodies, on any level. And at this time, you may actually feel pressure even more in your eyelids, because we're actually removing perceptions. We're moving veils of blindness, of anything that may have been obstructing your view, your true view of yourself. So whatever it is that is blocking you at this time is being removed. And now we're going to go through breaking through the darkness to integrate the energy and to allow for this to be integrated within yourself. And I can see that as we're going through, I can see there's all our younger selves that are coming with us, all our younger parts of selves that may be interfering, that may need some healing. They're actually just on each side as if we are flying like Superman through space. And I can see all the younger selves are coming along with us behind, right behind. So this is a beautiful journey for ourselves. We're going to dimension. So I'm just breaking through the last layer of the 12th dimension, and this one feels like a silvery, gelatinous, like mother of pearl kind of color. So we're going to go through that. And this one, you're going to feel a lot of pressure on the top of our head because we're really breaking through a much higher dimension than we usually go to. And this is, you're also shedding layers to do this in order for you to see your God self. And when we're going to stop, you're going to come to a stop. You're going to be able to actually start taking a look around and see what it is around you. And now that you are around this area and we're all prepped, I want you to look and see that there is beautiful liquid water or a mirror. And this mirror is going to give you the ability to see yourself. The mirror is actually covered this time with the water. You're not nearly there just yet. You're almost there. In order for you to see your true self, your God self, and to be in this beautiful space, you need to be willing to accept the magnificent power of yourself that you have. You need to be willing to recognize and acknowledge that you are a beautiful, powerful being, because we all are. There is no two people that they are not as powerful as each other. We all have that ability. We all. The only thing in the way that is limiting ourselves from seeing that is our own reflection. Mostly because we value more what our reflection that is being shown to us by others than the one that we know of ourselves. So let's to that beautiful consciousness. We're going to connect to the consciousness that is true to ourselves. So see a beam of light going from your third eye to your own soul consciousness, your own God self consciousness, to connect to the truth of you. And now that you've done that, I can see that I can feel it that you have. Now you can go ahead and look in the mirror or the reflection of water or whatever it is that you may be able to see. See yourself for your truly beautiful self that you are. See what it is that you can achieve, that you can do. See all your beautiful, powerful abilities. The ability alone to believe in miracle is the most magnificent psychic ability that anyone can have. And it is so important to recognize that we have the ability to create miracle for ourselves and others. That it is no different for anyone else. God-given truth and right to have that. And that all is limiting us. We we are going to continue looking and seeing yourself. I'm going to leave you a few minutes here in this space to check, to see what more you can see, and bring you back in a few minutes. We are going to now continue. Don't want you to lose your connection. We're going to continue in the journey, and at this time, you're going to go further than what you've gone right now. And I'm going to take you into another room where there's going to be God Himself waiting for you. You're going to have tea, coffee, or whatever else you like to drink with God itself. And he or she will show you things about yourself, and I'm going to leave you with him or her for a few more minutes. You don't need much time. If you have questions, you can ask questions at this time. So I'm going to leave you for a few minutes. And we're just connecting with God. At this time now, you can stay in there, you can stay in this space, but I can see that God is actually reaching within, putting his hand right through our chest. It's all done energetically. We're going to be doing a little bit of etheric surgery. And he's going to go right into our heart, and he's actually going to remove layers around the heart and almost like jump start it, same as if it was doing a live CPR, to provide more love to ourselves and get rid of whatever it is that is thickly coated around the heart that is preventing ourselves from seeing who we really are, from really believing that we are just like God. And that's all we really need to do, to see the impossible as possible, that we are that, not because we're special, but because we just are. And so he is actually going in there, and we're still removing this thick layer that is due to fears, to limitations, to aggravation, to traumas, to not feeling love, to abandonment, to abuse, to anything. Anything and everything can cause layers and layers and upon layers. And he is going to actually then infuse the breath of God right into the heart to actually expand this. So you're going to actually feel, be aware, you're going to be more and more capacity. The most love that we can hold on is the love of ourselves. And the more we see ourselves, and the more we love ourselves, and the more we see our God self. And that's the only way to do this. So we are providing for that. Okay, we're almost there. Just keeping everybody in check. I know that some of you probably need a little bit more time, but for me, they're asking me to move on and to bring people into another pool of water. So we're going to be leaving we're interested in and go outside. And the water is almost as if we're swimming in it. So it's like, and it just feels really good. All you have to do is just trust and just swim through it. We're going to clear and get rid of whatever is stagnating with ourselves. Whenever we're removing something as powerful and as strong and as thick as what we had in our hearts, and it was done for me too. We also got to go through a little bit of a cleansing to get rid of whatever tendrils, whatever cords maybe have been attached, in other parts of our bodies and in other bodies, whether it's physical, past, present, and future. So whether it's, we're taking care of it all. Even if I don't name it, it's being taken care of. Okay, great. Perfect. Almost all done. We're just gonna now, before we disconnect, we're gonna give our thanks to everybody. And we're going to give our gratitude for all those that came and provided. I'm going to stay here for just a few seconds longer. And I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to start walking you down and bring you back in. And again, if you need to stay, you can stay. I'm getting some resistance, so we may just need a little more time, a few more seconds into this water before I bring you back. No, it's okay to bring you back. Just a little clearing. So I'm bringing you back now. Come back into your body. Feel yourself slipping into your body as if you're slipping into a body of gold. This gold layer, it's almost like not a protection, but it's like a, I don't know what to call it, but not protection, but it's a layer of energy that will help you for the next few days if you need help, if you need support. It's like a supporting kind of energy for whatever it is that you may need. So just go ahead and get back in, almost all in. Great. We're just going to ask for all the beautiful being that we called in the beginning of the meditation to do their magic and wrap ourselves into beautiful layers of energy to continue the healing for the next few days, weeks, or months, depending upon whatever we need. We don't need to be in control. So I want to thank you everyone for watching and for being here and for coming in and joining me. I apologize if the live stream was going on and offline. I don't know why that was doing that. I would look into that matter. And Again, I am so grateful and so thank you for all to be here. If you want to watch it, it is recorded. The recording should be all smooth and much better than, or at least not much better, but it should just be all smoothly. I will check on that. And everybody, a great thank you and much love to you. If you want to leave any comments, feel free to definitely send me text for any comments. Um, Love to hear your feedback. Anyway, always trying. We're always doing our best. And I hope I find a really good way to do this without this many disruption. Much love to all and have a good night.